What was the question?
The question is, how do I identify in the world? Who am I? What is my what is the purpose of life?
Yeah, all that is in one simple, that the truth cannot be taught, it can be caught. Now, what happened is, it sounds little strange, but like someone thought that if one closed down all the universities and schools for 5-10 years, the country would be the world will be lot more happy. What that is trying to indicate is there are things which you can learn for stomach, for this and that, for mind, but there are things which are already inbuilt. Inbuilt means that you have to unlearn when it comes to the God and truth. You cannot go and learn, but you can unlearn because you are bombarded, you are too much. For example, let's give the example that suppose if you have been eating too much and you are upset stomach, so what is the best medication you can advise is fasting. And of course, if you are more intelligent and you know Vedic way, that Tuesday Mars energy, Thursday Jupiter energy, you are doing fasting more Vedically or astrological, that align your body with the cosmic energies. And of course, then you can add up other techniques, the mantras, Om Shrim, Om Rim, Om Krim. Those are different techniques, methods for body mind enhancement. But we are talking here the how to get up from the dreams, the dream of my name and form. And that's where it comes when you are matured and very serious. There is not the techniques and methods and programs and classes and groups. We are questioning. We are questioning the very fundamental that, uh, let's put it in a simple way, that one student goes on a horse to the master and he's saying, I want enlightenment, I want enlightenment. And the teacher says to him, you should have been looking for the horse. And he says, I have a horse, I came on the horse. And that's where he look at him again, that you already have the horse. So, in other words, that what are you looking for? What you are seeking, the seeker is inbuilt in you. So, in other words, other teacher put it in other words. What are those other words? Eat when you are hungry. Drink when you are thirsty. Oh, that's what I already do. No. I am so worried while I'm eating. I'm on my computer, I'm on my TV, my mind is bombarded all the time. So, once I taste the beingness of chewing the delicious food, only chewing, not without the lot of worries and lot of thinking. You know, observe sometime when you go to a restaurant, people are meditating on the menu and worries and thing, and their mind, oh, talking, this is good, how many calories? Oh, what has it become? Mind, one thought thinking, give another 10 thought, and 20 thoughts, and all about cleverness. And the love, the food is made, is out the window. The taste, the smell, all those things. Just like somebody said, dead word soup. They don't even imagine this word. But that's how the level that the very simple life can become extraordinary life. The only thing is, if I am extraordinary, but if I am just a worried, clever person and know too much, then I'll have to do the fasting of the mind. Now, how do I do fasting of the mind? I just question the mind itself. Who am I? What do I want? What is the essence of the very wanting? Where is it coming from? Otherwise, this want will take you to the grave and still want. So what do I want? I want a golden basket, when I put in the grave. That's all I can do. So the wanting is a level which never ends. There is the desire with like a bucket with a hole. It does not, it brings me fulfillment. One desire shoot out into 10, 10 into 20, 20 into 100. It does not fill. It's a potless pit. So, what is the fulfillment? Fulfillment is when not running, jogging, but the very core of the very being, and this is reflect when we watch the children, 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 3-year-old. What is that grace enveloping their face, their giggliness, their beauty? What is it? It is uncorrupted wholeness. The monkey mind has not creeped in. What is that monkey mind? The thought thinking give us very clever desires and fulfillment of desire. If we try to give an example of all the so-called enlightened beings, well, let's say Buddha, who was born prince, Meera, the other princess. Buddha already has the food, clothes, shelter, and but in his, the science of all scientists, he put the question, one day in his life it happens, will I grow old? Now stem cell and all that coming. Of course, the body, which is material, has to grow old. Will I die? Because his chariot, and being a prince, he goes into the world. And see, in one day, 3-4 scenes. Diseased person, will I get sick? Will die, old age, the sickness. Then a dead body being people are carrying, will I die? What is? So, in one day, his question get concentrated. What is the meaning of life? What is the purpose of life, what is the essence of life. And as a scientist of this, the very root of thinking, the thought, yes, it can bring us lot of comfortable traveling, comfortable, it can so-called rich, famous, and miserable. It can bring us comforters, but miserable. So when we observe the world divided, the poor countries, third world country we will call, and there are verses second, first and second. What are they? They are also very poor, but they are poor more in their psychologically, emotionally. The life has gathered comfort, comforters, but killing, murder, all this because of the ego, the anxiety, psychological, emotional. People, 5 people living in a family, never dine together, enjoy together, is like 5 strangers in one house. Western society, let's examine it, because unexamined life is not worth living. Let's see in this block, do the neighbors, what the Holy Scripture say, love thy neighbor? Do they know the neighbor? What is the life? So life is something you living, or you are missing it. So normally if you see people are living for dying, that's all. You read in the weekly paper, this one dying, that one, all they going in black hole. Of course, the bigger fools leave bigger amounts of bank balances. I mean, examine, just think, who is the bigger fool? There is one big fool, he said, oh, I will, when I die, I'll leave 10 million. What does he saying? That he was smart enough to gather. For whom? Not knowing for whom. But his ego puffed up. That's why the right word is, thinking is like balloon. I have this, I have that, I have, but only one thing I don't have is me, because the illusion of me. M-E, me, maestro of the energy, maestro, which is the real me, not controlling, worried, anxietyful. So the existence get intoxicating once you know who am I, the real Sat Chit Anand. Sat Chit, Sat. Sat means the truth. Chit, the consciousness. Anand, blissful. This is the natural nature. Natural already is spontaneous, unstoppable, unbreakable, and not that it is on and off, untimable. Untime means it has no on and off button. What is the interruption? Is from the thought level. That interrupts the bliss. That is the distraction. So who are we? We are distractor of life and destroyer. And we don't know. The clever people, they can maybe end up grabbing more coins and gradually die. But the life is doing the headstand already. The living out of fear, for the fear, of the fear, that's basically we have reduced the life too. So the awakening can cure this disease called fear. That's the root cause that created different kind of gods out of fear, for the fear, and decorate them like the must be laughing. So the whole world, 98%, 90, like cataract, or you can say dream. That's why the Vedic, the dream, the mithya or maya is the Sanskrit word. The languages are good to describe what is undescribable. Those are only pointers. Mithya maya is passing by, passing by. Who is that passing which is not passing? And that is the real you. Because in the dream, sleep, awake, unconscious, you are always there. To simplify, the screen and the TV, different change of videos, different, but the screen the same, but nobody bothered the screen. The same way, the substratum, the very existence, thou art that. Tat vam asi. These are different words, but the truth beyond the words. Therefore, the real seekers sit down with the Master without the words, the sincere, serious word. The truth cannot be spoken. And then you are not lonely and sitting alone, but you are all oneness. All oneness. And never lonely. All oneness. All fulfillness. All there is. Seeking, seeker, seeking, all gone. Gate gate parasam gate bodhi swaha. That is the buddhi become buddha. Buddhi means the thinking is stinking. Is all nothing but stinking. Then the big laughter happened. Boom. Then Om Shanti descend on you, upon you. Shanti, which is not opposite of silence, so-called English word, opposite of not speaking. No. Param Shanti. This cannot be put in words. There is no then duality. There is no word.